Later this month, on March 27th, Nintendo is removing the ability to purchase software on the 3DS and Wii U eShop. And although this affects both consoles, and everything I say here will apply to Wii U as well, the focus is definitely 3DS for most Nintendo fans because it has such an incredible library of first and third-party software, ranging from the Pokemon series to Fire Emblem, Zelda, to third-party stuff like Professor Layton, Bravely Default, Fantasy Life, Yokai Watch. There are a ton of fantastic exclusives on the 3DS, and unfortunately, many of them are getting really expensive if you want a physical copy. For example, Professor Layton and the Azran Legacy, a game I wanted to get, is selling for like $200. No one wants to pay that, except me. I'm a little insane. This shift was announced last year, and while I think most of us have snagged the last few games and DLC we wanted to get on the eShop, there are certainly people who haven't, and unfortunately Nintendo made it a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. So, in order to help those people get those final purchases through, I want to give you a step-by-step breakdown so you don't miss out on any of these classic games. Before, to add funds to the 3DS or Wii U eShop, all you needed was a credit card or a prepaid Nintendo eShop card to add money to your balance. But because Nintendo gonna Nintendo, in August of last year they changed it so that you can't directly add money anymore to either console. Thankfully, a workaround does exist, and it only requires something that most people watching this video probably already have, and if you don't, you are unfortunately out of luck. You need a Nintendo Switch. Nintendo's account system is pretty convoluted. On 3DS and Wii U, you use a Nintendo Network ID. On the Switch, however, the process has been a little bit more streamlined, thankfully, with the new Nintendo account system. You can link your old Nintendo Network ID to your current Nintendo account, and this is how you can get some money on the 3DS and Wii U eShop. So let's break it down step by step. Step 1. Ensure that you already have a Nintendo Network ID on your 3DS or Wii U. You probably already do, but if not, go ahead and make one. Step 2. Log into your Nintendo account on Nintendo.com. This is the same account used on your Nintendo Switch, but again, make one if you somehow don't already have one. Step 3. Link your Nintendo Network ID that you use on your 3DS or Wii U to your Nintendo account under Account Settings on the website. Click the Edit button here and log in with your Nintendo Network ID account information. This process should be pretty much the same across all regions, but the layout or wording might be a little different depending on where you live, but it should basically be the same thing. Step 4. Use a credit card or a prepaid Nintendo eShop card to add funds to your balance on your Nintendo Switch's eShop. So you have to load up your eShop, go in there, add funds. You can buy eShop cards from most retailers in America at the very least, so if you don't have a credit card or whatever somehow, just do that. Go to a Walmart, go to a Target, and buy one of those little scratch-off things. They'll be with like all the gift cards, if you didn't know. Now, this next part is crucial. I don't know why they did it this way. This is the part that I think confuses a lot of people. After you add the funds on the eShop, while still on the Switch eShop, make sure you press the Merge Funds button. This is the only way to get those funds to appear on your 3DS or Wii U. Make sure you press that, and we'll move on to step 5. Now you're already pretty much done, but we still have a couple things to do. Load up the eShop on your 3DS or Wii U, and you should see an updated balance, the same as the one on your Switch. The balances should carry between both, so if you purchase something on your Switch, the balance will go down on your 3DS and vice versa. If you follow the steps correctly, that's how it'll work. And finally, step 6. Purchase any games, DLC, or other software you missed over the years to ensure you'll own it forever moving forward. And that's pretty much it. I'm not sure why Nintendo removed the ability to add funds directly last year, but it's certainly very annoying. Just note that while games can't be purchased after March 27th, previously purchased software can still be re-downloaded after that date. You'll still be able to log into the eShop, look at the stuff on there, and re-download your games, including software updates. So if, for example, Pokemon got a software update that patched out a bug, you'll still be able to download that update after March 27th. Now, given Nintendo's history with the Wii, it is a pretty safe assumption that eventually in the future, they will inevitably make it so that you can't re-download anything, but for now we're in the clear. Personally though, I would recommend getting everything downloaded, including software updates, just in case they ever do that. You know, it's better to be safe than sorry with these things. You don't want to miss out on an update or a DLC or even a full game just because they might, you know, take away that ability. You can never trust Nintendo. So, that is going to do it for this video. I hope it helped you if you were confused on how to buy some final 3DS and Wii U games before the eShop, not closure because it's not going down, but before they take away the ability to purchase games. I hope you got what you wanted. I have done several videos over the past year talking about my favorite games on both 3DS and Wii U, so if you want some suggestions on what to buy, I recommend checking those videos out. You can find all these videos on my channel, so go check it out, and if you're not subscribed already, of course, do that, please, thank you. There are plenty of digital-only exclusive games as well that don't have physical copies that'll actually just be lost forever, so make sure you check every inch and corner of the eShop to find stuff that piques your interest. This has been Bo Talks Games. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.